What's going on? It's JT. I want to talk about some good old math classes. I'm going to talk about math 122, 121. You're not going to learn too much of anything from this couple minute rant. So there's your warning. I'll make this as short as possible though. Took 121 and 122 during the summer. About a month long for each one. I hated it. And maybe that's a strong word. Completely did not like it. Completely dislike the course, both courses. Alright, for the obvious reasons. I don't feel as if it's going to be very applicable to anything I'll be doing in the future. I usually take courses and with the mindset that I'll find a way to make them applicable to my life, or knowing how I can do that. And I don't see that very much with these math 121, 122. Screwed up. Math 121 and 122 are statistics. Statistics 1 and 2. I screwed that part up. Good at going around and about. You're going to want to have the TI 84, 83. You're going to want to have one of those TI calculators. So super complex of calculators. You're going to want to have one of those for a big reason. Many of the things that you do during those courses, you'll be able to do a lot easier. Most of those things with that calculator. I remember specifically because I just finished matrices, and there was another one. Well, I don't know what it's called. Some type of probability table where you had a list of your X's, the Y's, then you had another list of the X's and the Y's together, something else, and there was a way to punch all those numbers in the table, and it would give you all these super cool little numbers that you needed to answer the question. Sometimes the teacher wouldn't know it. I don't know why, but maybe because it's a lot of stuff going on and everybody learns a different way. That's what saved my butt. There's two books that you're told you need. At least the syllabus will tell you. I think one is it's a small gray book. That's the mini tab. I think it's the mini tab gray book where it kind of walks you through some of the steps. I didn't see that to be very useful. Probably because the instructor takes you through some of that stuff. Again, it was a summer course. I've been told that it's not the same. I've been told that the fall, spring courses go a lot more in depth, and maybe you're able to have to do more. I don't know. I didn't need it. The red book, the big bulky book with the content, you're gonna want that. You want that in your life. That's probably a must, because there are plenty of times where the teacher may do something that is not in the exact same way as the book, and sometimes it might be up to you to figure out which is easier. To go along with that, the math clinic, I'm very glad that I found out about that during Stats 2 after barely passing Stats 1. The math clinic is a set amount of hours where two guys take about 2 or 3 hour shifts in the bottom floor of Carnegie Library, and they hang out there the entire time between their shifts. And you go there anytime you have questions, you ask, they'll help you out. One guy that was in there I'm not going to say his name, but if you go there for stats, he seemed very passionate about what he did and about statistics, and he made it fun to learn. So what I did many times while I was taking stats 2 is I would go to the stats 2 class, get some type of an idea as much as I could as to what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll get away for a while, go to the gym, get some food in my system, relax for a little bit, go back to the math clinic and ask those questions then. Now, you may be asking, well, why didn't you ask these questions during class? Well, my answer is that the teacher was not really very easy to follow. Ignore the fact that he had a strong accent. English wasn't his first language. It's not that he spoke horrible English, but that takes a while to get used to sometimes. The way he did things, it was not easy for me to follow. I'm a very simple guy, and sometimes I like to see every step, at least the first time. I don't like it when someone's skipping steps. I don't want to hear a lot. I learn from doing and seeing and being able to go do while seeing. And you skip one step, then suddenly I might be out the loop, regardless of how much I'm paying attention. But that math clinic was a savior, along with having that TI-84 calculator. By the way, student veterans, SU student veterans, if you're listening to this, if you go to the Veterans Lounge, you can get these books for free. Just borrow them, just check them out, let somebody know. Use the integrity system. Let somebody know so we can update SBOSU.com, the SBOSU.org, sorry, and say that it's out. But we have about 4 or 5 mini-tab books. I think we have 1 or 2 statistics, the red book, the big bulky book, and that way you're not spending money that doesn't need to be spent. If you're not a student veteran, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Ask somebody, see what happens. Man, tough luck. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that class at all. The best part about it was being done with it. I looked at my mind slice and realized it was 8, call it credit hours or units. So, done with my requirement. Got those 2 classes out the way. And, oh man, that was a lot of stuff to be learning. And to leave scratching my head thinking, when am I going to use that? I'm probably not going to use the mini-tab course. Rank complete. Go live lively.